In the sole non-found footage segment from the Snapchat miniseries, Drew and Allie slip away from a party for their first kiss. Drew senses a ghostly presence hindering their moment, and he steps out to warn the partygoers. Upon returning, he finds Allie on the bed, seemingly composed. As he leans in to kiss her, the real Allie apologizes, and they discover that the one on the bed is the ghost, who suddenly lunges at Drew. Jasmine rests in her car with a broken leg while her mom is away getting medication. Suddenly, she witnesses a man kidnapping a woman and putting her in a van. Terrified and uncertain due to her medication, Jasmine panics. When her mother returns, just as she starts to calm down, her mom transforms into the kidnapper, obscuring the camera. Casey Gustavo hosts a slumber party with friends Soon and Marta. They find a stray dog named Drake. After convincing Casey's parents to keep him, they notice he dislikes bright lights and has glowing yellow eyes. During a bath, Drake attacks Casey, leaving her non-responsive. Soon and Marta investigate and find Casey devouring everything in the fridge. Casey's father checks on her, only to witness her transform into a monstrous creature that attacks and kills her parents and friends. Lily suspects her brother Rob of cheating with Jenna and follows them into the woods. She discovers peculiar items scattered around and stumbles upon a stick-built shelter. Inside, she witnesses Jenna feeding Rob a mysterious black substance, with Jenna insisting she's being forced. Bizarre entities appear and take Rob away, supposedly for a sacrifice. Jenna says he's the last one to prevent her transformation. Lily is then ambushed by more entities and seemingly attacked by the transformed Jenna. The short follows a group of 3 friends who visit a local nightclub, intending to pick up drunk girls for the purpose of filming an amateur porn video. Unbeknownst to them, one of the girls who they take home is hiding a dark secret, and their immoral plot of sex and voyeurism is sure to come to a grisly end. This segment follows a couple on their second honeymoon in Arizona, who face relationship troubles and a mysterious stalker, who seems to have some kind of connection to the couple. A homage to slasher movies of the past, this short follows a group of friends who are led into the woods by one of the members, and are pursued by a seemingly unstoppable, invisible killer. This short is shot entirely to look like desktop footage, and follows a couple who are haunted and tormented by what seems to be ghostly children. The short is set on the title date, Halloween in 1998, follows a group of friends who head out to a party at a friend's house, only to end up at the wrong address. However, there is something terrible lurking in the attic of the house, and soon the boys are running for their lives from a powerful, demonic entity. In this segment, a young man is testing out an experimental bionic eye which records everything, including ghosts. A man taking a bicycle ride through a park, unwittingly stumbles upon the beginning of the zombie apocalypse. This segment is unique because it's entirely shot using a GoPro. Thinking they got the interview of a lifetime, a group of cinematographers head into a cult compound on the destined last day of Earth, only they don't know it. What starts off as a normal weekend where the parents leave the kids with the oldest daughter, turns into a nightmare when aliens appear out of a lake right beside the house. Dante the Great, an untalented illusionist, discovers the infamous cloak of Houdini that grants him the power to perform real magic. He quickly becomes famous, though he learns that the cloak requires regular sacrifices to work. On each side of an interdimensional portal, parallel versions of inventor Alfonso cautiously greet each other. Overcome by curiosity, the two explore each other's worlds. At first, the worlds seem exact mirror duplicates, but they are revealed to hold divergent dominant religions. A trio of skateboarders perform various stunts as the videographer they hired pushes them into increasingly dangerous circumstances in the hopes of filming a snuff film. When one of the skateboarders injures himself and bleeds on a large pentagram drawn on the ground, his blood quickly boils despite the apparent normal temperature of the pavement on which the pentagram is drawn. Almost immediately, a group of cloaked cultists attack them. In Westerville, Ohio, Channel 6 News reporter Holly Marciano and her cameraman Jeff are filming a story about the Rat Man, a cryptid of local legend who has supposedly been living in the town's storm drains. At Jensen Funeral Home, a young woman named Haley is assigned to host a wake for a man named Andrew Edwards, whose family has requested that the service be video recorded during the whole night. A mad scientist decides to try to meld the human body with mechanics. When he is captured, two of his subjects come to life. The First Patriots Movement militia are a white supremacist extremist group that are currently plotting to blow up a local government building in a bid to take back America, and they have a special explosive to get the job done. Rachel, Ankur, Chris, and Kale are a punk rock band who love pulling pranks, and regularly record their antics on a web show that they host. For their latest video, the band decides to break into the Colony Underground, a former music venue that burned down 3 years prior in an electrical fire which claimed the lives of all 4 members of the punk band Bitch Cat, who died after being trampled during a chaotic stampede. College freshman Lily is desperate to join Beta Sigma Eta, the most prestigious sorority on her campus. Lily performs a suicide bid, only applying to one sorority as her recruitment choice, risking potential alienation upon rejection. What she doesn't know is that in order to get in, she has to be buried alive for the night. Ozzy's Dungeon is a children's game show where young contestants participate in physical challenges for a chance to descend into the titular dungeon and meet Ozzy, who will allow the winner to be granted a wish. During the final, unbeaten challenge, the enthusiastic Donna, whose wish is to help her poverty-stricken family leave their rundown neighborhood, is brutally and permanently crippled by her rival contestant, losing the show after the host doesn't stop the challenge so her injury can be tended to. The family decides to see revenge. A group of teenage boys decide to play a game of electronic peeping Tom when a beautiful woman moves in across the street. When she finds out, there'll be hell to pay. On New Year's Eve 1999, best friends and videographers Nate and Troy have been hired by what is revealed to be a coven of witches. Their task is to film the witches performing a ritual where a woman named Kirsten volunteers to be offered as a vessel to a powerful demon known as Yukaban.